because I remember missionaries knocking at my door. Before I saw Jesus, missionaries were knocking at my door, handing out Bibles. And I stood there and listened to them talk. And that was before I was even really into Jesus like that. They knocked at my door, handed me a Bible, and I was, being polite, just smiling and, like, I can't wait till they go. This is too much. I'm just saying, y'all, this is the truth. And they knocked at the door. All right. And so after the lady left, she left her phone number in the Bible. And I took the Bible. No, I didn't throw it away. I kept it. But then, y'all, shortly after that, one of my daughters, my oldest daughter, got really sick. Real sick. She ended up in the hospital. And before she went into the hospital, I had this dream about an eclipse that was about to crash through her window. Whew. And in the dream, my husband and I were running toward the staircase to try to get up there to her. And I woke up. I said. And I started watching her after that. I was like, I don't know what this dream was about. Hi, you Nina. Is that your name, you Nina? Yeah. And so I don't know what this is about, but I paid attention to her. And I was at my job for a whole year, and I think a year is the longest I've ever been on a job. So if any of y'all been on y'all job for 24 years, 2 years, 3 years, that thing rough to keep these jobs. Hold on to them, though. Keep your benefits and everything. Make sure you got 401k, have it all. Get it all. Don't just let them work you to death. All right. And so, yeah. It's just, I was at my job for a year. And then my daughter had begun to get sick with this fever that we didn't know what it was. Taking her back and forth to the doctor. The doctor was saying they thought it was the flu. They thought it was the flu. And she had gotten so bad she could barely walk after a while. My aunt, rest her soul, she raised me. Passed away, gone now. But she told me, she said, you make sure you take that girl back to the hospital because ain't nobody running around with no flu. Can't hardly walk like that. It was a feisty lady. I'm glad, if anybody had to raise me, I'm glad it was her. Feisty. Loved you, but she was spicy. But so I took her back to the hospital. And then all the doctors came rushing in, listening to her heart. And I knew we were on to something. Anytime you see like a whole lot of, hey, Wilfredo, see a whole lot of doctors come rushing in at one time, so they see something, heard something. And so, hey, Patrice, Tankard. We know that they knew something. And so once all the doctors listened and, figured out what was going on and what they thought to be going on, her regular doctor came in to talk to us, and he told us, we believe she has rheumatic fever. Or he may have told us at that time that we wanted to get evaluated more. So we went to a heart doctor, and I believe she diagnosed that. And we're still friends to this day, even though my child was 5 years old at the time, and it's been over 20-something years. That doctor and I are still good friends. So my daughter had rheumatic fever. So God comes and tell you different things in dreams. Your dreams mean something. So make sure you write your dreams down and pray about them and see what it is God is trying to tell you. Hi, Megan. Yeah. And so when we ended up in the hospital to stay, that's where I started praying more at, right there.